Hey everyone, it's Angela. I hope that you guys are good and have been groovy since the last time you saw me. I'm in my car, I'm on my way to work, and I just wanted to check in because it's been about 2 weeks since I've made a video. Tell you guys where I am in my own awakening process. Angela is awake. This is my third attempt at making a video because I don't know, these videos are always really revealing. It's part of my spiritual process. I think I haven't been making videos because I've wanted to like have my hand in the sand. You guys know I did that fast, and the fast was really good. It was successful, but it was hard. 15 days into the fast, so I was already vegan. Decided I'm not gonna do, any sugar, any excess sugar, so no candy, no chips, already not doing dairy. This became really restrictive, and because now I'm working 2 jobs, well actually kind of 3 jobs, it became really hard because I needed to cook. Sorry guys. My lunch every day and I just couldn't do it, and it was just becoming a lot. And so I had chips a few times and realized I had broken my fast, and I felt really bad, and then I decided to give up. I was really craving a burger. Oh no, I was over at my sister's house and I had meatballs because I was hungry and I just couldn't eat on the little veggies that they had in their house, and I was like, I can't, this is bullshit. And so I broke my fast and had some meatballs, and they were delicious. And then I've been breaking it almost every day since. Well no, it's been a week. I had 2 burgers. I had a burger yesterday and a burger before that, and they were prime steak burgers, honey. They were delicious. And what I learned with that fast was I cannot be crazy about my diet. I can't go from one extreme to the next. It's really about balance. If I'm really growing, it's really about finding a balance. And I love spiritually what it means to me to be vegan and not to eat meat, but I was being really kind of a control freak about it. And you can't control everything. And I think I've been using my diet to elicit control over my life because there's a lot of areas of my life that I've been neglecting. So let's talk about that. So I was watching a video with Tracy Ellis Ross. Oh, that's no good. And she was talking about how she's got, Blackish going, Mixes is going, and, Grownish was a spinoff, and all these, she's got her skincare, hair care line Pattern that's going on. What's going on with this? I'm glad it's sunny out here, but come on, y'all. And how she's planted all these seeds and they're coming to fruition. And I was like, oh, I wish I'd planted some seeds. And I was like, well, I really did. I made a plan for this next year of what I want to accomplish, and my plan has taken effect, Many of you know I want facial feminization surgery, and I've been trying to get it, and I got approved for a surgeon that I just discovered that I don't like their work, and it's like, do I go and do it anyway? And I decided, no, if I had the money to do it out of pocket, I wouldn't go and to a surgeon that I just don't really want to have surgery with. I mean, it's my face, And I've learned, I've had several surgeries, you should go with your gut when it comes to surgery. So I was like, okay, this is the surgeon I want. This is the surgeon I want who's mad expensive, and, my current insurance doesn't take it. So I was like, okay, I'm going to get a job, part-time job at Starbucks. I'm going to get this full-time job because I need to just come up. And, I started my skincare business, but I really couldn't afford to invest in it, and I'm really kind of sad about it because I think had I stuck with it consistently through the summer, I'd be starting to reap some benefits. But it is what it is. It's one thing to have a plan and to start your plan, but you've got to have, Steve Harvey was talking about this, you've got to have money to infuse into your business if you want it to grow. And so by having a full-time job, and now I have a full-time job with the plan, I'm not a slave to the system. And I love the job. I'm loving the job. It's a lot of fun. It's a sales job. It's a luxury sales job, which is always fun. And I'm not doing makeup, which I do miss. But anyway, so I plan to, invest in my skincare business. But, I got the part-time job at Starbucks, and then I'm like, oh my gosh, am I really going to go through with this? But I believe in life, when you want something, you got to be willing to sacrifice for it. And for me, I'm making myself really humble to be getting a job at Starbucks, and I don't want that to sound a certain kind of way, but that's how I feel. I'm sure a lot of people feel like they can never work at Starbucks, but Starbucks has amazing insurance, even better than the job that I have at this luxury brand. I've noticed some luxury brands don't always have great insurance. It's always overly expensive because the potential to make money is so high. To make higher amounts of money is higher, but even still, like, child, I don't want to spend all that money. So for insurance, Starbucks has really great insurance at a really affordable price, and their insurance is mad inclusive. So I am going to work there for a year part-time. That staff is amazing. Everybody at that location is really happy. I've got to let go of my nails. So there's some sacrifices that I've got to make, but I figure I can make those sacrifices for a year. If anything I've learned over my life, as time goes by, time keeps going by. And one of the huge issues that I deal with in my life is gender dysphoria, and it holds me back. And I didn't have it in my earlier, younger life. I didn't have gender dysphoria like this when I first transitioned. The little bit that I did have went away, but now for some reason I'm at this point in my womanhood where I'm post-operative. I'm there, and then I see these things on my face that really hold me back, and it holds my confidence down. My confidence is anchored in gender dysphoria. So I decided, I'm going to take this year and I'm going to sacrifice. And I got a lot going on. I'm attempting to start a business. I've got a couple of jobs. I'm going back to school next semester, and I might be going to school for aesthetics. But I've got this plan, and I'm a big believer in God doesn't give you anything that you can't handle. So it must be achievable because I can dream it. So that's where I am. I'm reaping the benefits of the seeds that I've been planting, but I'm also making sure that I'm attending to my garden. And that's what I've been doing. And, it's not been easy. And I don't, it just, that's what's going on. So right now I'm in a better place. I am, working on keeping my finances where they need to be. I came across some videos and some inspiration with my dad's girlfriend about getting your debt under control. So that's something that I'm doing. I'm wondering if I can do my under lashes here. Yeah, getting my debt under control. And so I'm doing that. I decided to there's a woman's video, and I don't know her name, that I watch on here, and she had this formula for what she does to tackle debt. And the tithing part is where I need to get up. She tithes. She decided to get all her bills and make a list of everything that she owes and put it in a list of date, put it in a list of amount, and you start paying off the smallest amount. So I've been going through all my debt. I got a lot of debt over the years. So I've been going through all of that and writing it all down and getting really responsible and present with what I actually owe, because I've had a comfortable relationship with the debt in my life, and I can't move forward. And it's funny because I'm also getting serious about wanting a relationship. I want to get married. I know I haven't even met him yet. I haven't met my husband, but I want to get married, and the kind of men that I'm attracted to typically are financially savvy, and I know financially savvy men don't like to date women who have debt. So I'm working on my debt so that when I meet him, when the universe presents me with my husband, he won't have issues with that part of my life, and I won't be presenting unnecessary hurdles. I'm taking care of the things that I can take care of. And so that's where I am. It's not easy. It ain't easy, y'all, but my awakening process is really about cleaning up my life. I am repairing all the damage that I've inflicted. I am doing a lot of mental healing. I am taking a lot of ownership, and I'm not complaining anymore, and I'm happier. I'm vibrating more happily, and I'm taking a stand. I haven't talked to any of the guys that I used to run around town with. That has not been easy. None of this shit is easy because, I get lonely. I get so lonely. Yes, I get lonely, but, I'm not having sex with men just because I don't want to be lonely. Sex is really hard for me to have without feeling intimate. There's a little guy who is super cute. He's super young, and he's 22. I'm like, he has no idea how old I am unless he comes across one of these videos. Like, I'm more than twice his age. And he was just so fun, but he's 22 and it's not looking for what I'm looking for. And I was starting to have this affection for him. I was like, okay, I need to nip all this stuff in the bud because I'm worth it. Because I'm worth it. I'm worth the relationships that I want to have. And, you know, part of the sacrifice that we have to make is being willing to be alone, to confront that, to, you know, what that feels like. I have to be willing to live with that. Like, I've been going out in my city, like I've gone to dinner a few times by myself. And I used to not have a problem doing that in New York, but in Indianapolis, where I live, that's where I live, it's really conspicuous when you do stuff like that. And that's the other thing with Starbucks. It's like, I'm known in my hometown. I've worked in these luxury spaces, and, you know, people are going to come in, I'm like, you working at Starbucks? And I can't be bothered with all that. Can't be worried about what other people think of me right now. I am on the up. Come on, honey. I have goals. I have a plan, honey. I'm not going to be here in this space for the rest of my life. I'm building. I don't care what that looks like to anybody else. So that's it. That's what's going on in my life. Let me get up out of here and get up into the job so I can drink my coffee and have some watermelon before I have to get on this floor and what to sell. All right. Love you guys. Bye.